All right, y'all, we back with another reaction right here on ABP Reactions. This one right here is called Foxes and Fours versus 2KB, War in Mobile, Alabama. Shout out Mobile, Alabama, man. My boy O&B Peasy from out there, you know what I'm saying, doing this thing. A lot of talent coming out of Mobile, Alabama, too, by the way. Let's see what they got going on the street side.
There were 40 homicides this year.
In just 2 days.
Most of the violent crimes reported in Mobile, Alabama often trace back to Pritchard, a small city just north of Mobile, known for its high crime rate and gang-related activity. For decades, tension between rival crews and neighborhoods has shaped the street culture in this area. The Mobile/Pritchard area is home to numerous gangs, but the most prominent and well-known are the Foxes and Fours and 2KB. Pretty sure you've heard of them.
What are you talking about, man?
The Foxes and Fours come from the southeast side of Pritchard, Alabama, in areas like Happy Hill and Africatown. This gang includes other gangs like South End and Fox 10 combined.
Hey, 2K, let me ask y'all a question. There's an artist, isn't there an artist named 2K Baby? Is he from 2K? Is that the connection there, or is that totally separate? Is that totally separate, or is he from 2K? Y'all know who I'm talking about? 2K Baby? All right, let's see.
Rappers like KFN Spec, KFN Sean, Baby Proom, Flip 30, and K4 claim this gang. Moving on to 2KB, which is from the southwest side of Pritchard, in areas like Toulminville and Oakley. This gang is associated with other gangs like Mama Gang and SRT. Rappers like Big Exco and Lil Mike claim this gang. The first body to drop between the Foxes and Fours and 2KB is J-Lun Casino, also known as Bag and associated with 2KB, was shot and killed on July 25, 2021. The alleged killer of J-Lun Casino is Latale Evans Jr., also known as Jigga and associated with the Foxes and Fours.
Put the switches on the glizzy, watch that bitch, you rapid fire. You ain't never see your op and let out more than 20 shots. Free the Jigga, he the reason that the sauce so fucking hot. SCK did what the who, just to know about Jigga Boo, just to know what Jigga do. Ran his ass down, he lost his shoe. Tell him free my cousins, they ain't seen them in a minute now. If Jigga went in that situation, he ain't, he'll be spending now.
We have an update now on that homicide that happened at a Mobile convenience store. Police telling us this morning they responded to the Speed Stop gas station at Government and Rickerby Streets in response to one person shot. When they got there, they found one male suffering from a gunshot wound. They say he died there from his injuries.
Can I tell you how I feel? Every time I look at bad pictures, I get chilled. Wonder would they still love me if I never sign a deal? I know they don't really fuck with me, just keeping that shit real. They telling me to squash the beat, but fuck it.
Are y'all familiar with any of these artists? I've never heard of none of them. Every artist that I named or showed, I haven't heard of any of these artists. Are y'all familiar with any of them? Y'all hip to them? I'm totally out the loop. Are they popping or are they like super underground? I don't know.
That shit stuck with me. Them niggas took my dog, and to this day that shit still fuck with me. I be looking at his pictures like, damn, my nigga gone.
The second body to drop between the Foxes and Fours and 2KB is John Triel Lewis, also known as Johnny Boy and associated with 2KB, was shot and killed on December 27, 2021. The alleged killer of John Triel Lewis is unknown at the moment.
I'm a demon straight from hell. I'm having motion, can't you tell? Bro, just rolled the op and asked me, do I want to hit John Triel?
I been laying low, smoking on Dada, Johnny Boy and Key. Ain't I gonna speak on what's tonight, but he got left up in the street.
If you bangin' 2KB, can't lie me, nah, I hate the band. Because they down with bullet flying, all of my Foxes on the hunt. We smoke each other and Dada out of wood. Roll Keith and 10 and blunt. Don't smoke just trail off his brother face, that mutual pack ain't none. I like smoking big off that jock pack, that be the one. Ain't got no problem.
Teenager is dead after a shooting at a Mobile gas station. 3 others were hurt in that shooting. It happened at the Clark gas station on Moffett Road near I-65 last night.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm watching this and I'm like, I'm lost. I don't know what the fuck I'm watching right now. So basically, all the niggas that they say rap getting killed, basically, they introducing them as a rapper from this neighborhood, and they introducing that they got killed, and their homeboys got killed. They made a song, Basically, all these niggas in this video is dead or damn, their homies are dead. This shit is crazy. These young niggas are wilding, man.
Dana, Mobile police have now identified the person killed as 18-year-old John Trail Lewis.
John Trail Lewis allegedly attempted to rob someone for a zip of marijuana and was killed for retaliation. He passed away.
Nigga got killed over a zip of marijuana, bro. Come on, man. Come on, man. Life can't be that bad. You got killed over a zip of marijuana, bro. Come on, y'all. You stealing a zip of marijuana. Okay, I know people steal marijuana, but the person going to retaliate and kill somebody over marijuana is crazy.
On Pump 6, which is why ops troll him with the nickname Pump Trail. On March 18, 2022, Cortland Parker, also known as Big Exco or Exco Bar, was included in the retaliatory attack that murdered Cameron Montgomery and Jacoby Freeman, also known as Cam and Kobe. Allegedly, it wasn't Cortland Parker who committed the murder, he just had connection to it.
Let's go, it's go. Cracking these foes and selling these bowls. That boy in 100, that nigga 5-0. They made about 4 on the pressure he told. Should've worked that club honest, I keep me a pole. Pull up to the dead and we getting them low. I want 11, but for 10 it's slow. Gotta get this shit going, everything must go. He rubbed the wrong game, now that nigga a ghost. They caught him in traffic and turned him to toast. Ride together, die together. Birds of feather flock together, so he died with it broke.
Mobile police have arrested a man they say shot and killed 2 teens at a busy intersection back in March.
21-year-old Cortland Parker, facing several charges, including 2 counts of murder.
Yeah, it is.
Golly. So everybody they're naming is either getting killed or going to jail for murder. Everybody they're showing in this video, what is going on? Golly.
Denise and Byron, this crime happening in broad daylight in the corner of Azalea and Cottage Hill Road. The victims, just 16 and 19 years old, and the car they were in sprayed with bullets.
Here's 21-year-old Cortland Parker this afternoon as he was led to Metro Jail. Parker is accused of firing the shots that killed 19-year-old Cameron Montgomery and 16-year-old Jacoby Freeman on March 18th. This was the aftermath of that scene. The car.
Come on, man. That's sad, dog. They're out here killing 19-year-olds, 16-year-olds. Like, come on, man. We gotta figure this out, y'all. We gotta get back to figuring this out. And I saw somebody say they gotta blame our generation for these YNs right now. Like, they gotta blame our generation because us as parents, we stopped implementing discipline as far as like whoopings and giving kids whoopings and our kids spankings and all that. And that's what made these YNs so out of control. None of them ever get whoopings. They never gotten discipline. They just get yelled at. But that was somebody's take I saw. And I was like, that's kind of a good point. But at the same time, our era still, we got whoopings and got beaten, all kind of shit. And a lot of us still turned out the same way these niggas turned out. So I could get it. I hear them. But I don't think that's the case, though. It's all in how you was raised, who you was raised by, what you seen coming up, who inspired you coming up, what did you inspire to be based on what you seen growing up. A lot of people want to be like their parents or their mom or their dad or their auntie or uncle, and they base it off what they do in life, or their cousins, and they base it off what they do in life. Are they a doctor? Are they a fast food worker? Are they a fucking gang member? Are they a whatever it is? If it looks appealing and it's like something they want to be, and you make it look fun, they're gonna want to do it, right? Like if I'm a gang member and I'm raising up a son, and all he sees is me hanging in the hood every day, and he's in the car and he's seeing this shit, and I'm raising him, and he's at the park playing, but he sees me and all the homies. Yeah, we gang members, but we hanging out, we drinking, we smoking, we got bitches, boo boo. Eventually, as he grow, he probably, if the mother's not in their life, and this is all he knows and all he sees by being around me, and I'm responsible for him, he probably gonna want to be the same exact thing, unless he sees something growing up where he like, oh, I don't never want that to be me. But That's how it be in the ghetto, man. Like, niggas be inspired by who they see around them and how they make it look. I know my cousin used to sell drugs, right? He used to sell dope. Shout out my cousin, man. I ain't gonna shout them on here, but he used to sell dope, and I always tell him, still to this day, when I see him, I'm like, bro, nigga, I want to be just like you, nigga, because he made it look fly. He had the newest Jordans, the newest Nike sweatsuit. He had a fat knot, the fat knot of money in his socks, the flyest whips, gold jewelry, all that, and he made it look fly. And so as a kid, I'm like, damn, in order for me to get fly, I need to sell dope. And that's what I'm saying, like, we, based off who inspires us, that's how we get motivated to do what we do in life sometimes, man. So it's very important that you stay in your kid's life and you present a positive image for the children, man. Because otherwise, they will pick it up from somewhere else.
They were riddled with bullets before crashing. Mobile Police Chief Paul Prine today once again addressing the young ages of these victims. Parker had nothing to say as he was placed in the back of that Mobile police van. He was previously charged with having a pistol without a permit in 2019. Now he's charged with 2 counts of murder and 2 counts of shooting into an occupied vehicle.
He made it some, but he ain't dropped the fucked up. I heard what he said. Count 9, might the 9 speak on, better use your head. It took my soul, I got that phone call, but can't make it. Swear we went way back, big clothes in the education. We banging 4 for the same whole way before we had op. I ain't been right here since you left, so I take medication. Wish I could hop down with you one last time. Ride through the South 5 wood, jank and play, cause all you ever did was talk. Start tasting money, trying to change your route, get out the street, but you got caught. All we ever knew was drop out. We ain't think we could take a lot, but you and Kobe left the game. That shit brought a lot of pain. Leave us that stuck at the stop sign. And no, we not clicking no Glock 9. I don't know about you, but I'm about mine. If it can, we want them stop line.
At this point, y'all, I don't even know what this video is about no more. I don't even know. It's just they introducing us to people only to tell us they got killed or they killed somebody 2 weeks later. Oof. All right. It's just young niggas killing each other left and right, man. God damn. All right.
1 month prior to the incident, when Cameron Montgomery and Jacoby Freeman passed away, Keith Fredericks, associated with 2KB, was shot and killed on February 15, 2022.
Oh my God.
The alleged shooters and individuals connected to the murder of Keith Fredericks are Brandon Ely, also known as Shank, Antonio Sykes, also known as Lil Daddy, Isaac Parker, also known as Crazy K or K-Baby, Kenyadrick Drake, also known as K4 or Drake-a-Dude, Terrell Smith Dickerson, also known as Tunk, and Khalija Clark, also known as Kaylee. All of them are associated with Foxes and Fours.
All right, so all of them are associated with Foxes and Fours, and here we go. Now they're about to tell us all of them got killed individually. I'm predicting that, because that's all they keep doing, introducing people and then telling us they got killed. Like, damn. Is anybody surviving on this motherfucker? What is going on out there? All these young, that's how it was in Philly too. Back in the, we did a reaction, like early when I first started doing reactions about the YNs in Philly. And they out there doing the same shit like this. They going crazy. They shooting the fuck out of each other at the bus stop, at the school, when they catch you getting home from work, following your Uber, all kind of shit. These motherfucking young niggas is out of control.
Shake gon' dunk like he LeBron, but me and Sean like Stephen Clay. They say LeBron felt the Drake, knock the diamonds out his face. We beat them youngers who shoot out and put and leave the world surprised. He called a murder, I ain't want to do his time, so he told on the guy. Still bidding.
I had to tell that game chill, cause there's too many niggas dropping. These bitches don't know who the fuck, because my whole game popping. I just got off 50 bags and I let 20 sell the Roxys. Lil Daddy came through and I just shot off like a rocket.
Where's that? Huh? Where's that? Yeah, damn. K4 been here for a minute, they had to drop while I ain't show. Cause nigga know that's if I move, I can get it drop from me.
Has learned a 6th suspect has been arrested in connection to a 2022 murder in Mobile. Now, Khalija Clark was indicted for the death of 19-year-old Keith Fredericks. Fredericks and 2 other men were shot on Cottage Hill Road after investigators say the suspects followed the victim's car from a bowling alley. Clark was extradited from Texas after serving time for a different crime.
5 other suspects were arrested, including Brandon Ely, Antonio Sykes,
Isaac Parker, Kenyadrick Drake, and Terrell Smith Dickerson. An MPD detective said Eli and several others followed the victim to a parking lot near Mandarin Drive and Cottage Hill Road. Prosecutors say multiple shots were fired between both parties. Fredericks was found shot several times inside a car.
Let me introduce you to the real me. I don't shoot out cars, I'm hopping out and walking down on beat. My gun 40 pounds, still a bitch on love 23. On point round around, cause I can't see me going out like he.
I done heard 3 songs.
All right, y'all. I'm about ready to stop this shit. I ain't gonna lie. This one ain't clicking with me, man. I'm literally lost. I don't even know what the fuck I'm looking at this point. They just keep naming all these fucking weird ass names. All these fucking YF, KFN, KB, ABP, woo-woo, and then they say he was killed. Now I'm confused because they all got the same similar names. I'm confused on what the hell I'm watching. It's just a fucking shit show. All right, man. Pray for Mobile, Alabama, man. Let them get together. But I'm tapping out on that one.